Welcome to the brand new Island Tower at Disney's Polynesian Resort. And today we are staying in the Duo Studio, which is a room type that you can only find at Disney World at the Riviera. And I also have a video of a tour of that room if you're interested. But this is a room that's designed for 2 people, and it's very small. And this is the one bed, and it's a Murphy bed, but it turns into a couch in the daytime. And then you still have this nice little place to sit and an ottoman when the bed is down. So over here we have the little Alexa thing, phone. Here's your kitchenette. And I'll show you everything that's included in that in a minute. We have a little table, little stool, nice big dresser, nice big TV. Here's the closet. Sliding door with a light in it. Up here is where you're going to find the pillows that you need for the Murphy bed. We have hangers, a laundry basket, a safe, and an iron. There's a luggage rack. And then over here is the bathroom vanity. I really like these mirrors. And then you have a makeup mirror, and there's one sink, but a nice big vanity, lots of counter space. Tissue box. Under here we have the hair dryer, that dark hole. And that's it. That's the room. Now here is the bathroom. It's a sliding door. A nice big shower with really pretty tile. I like that. It's not too dark. And it has a rainfall shower head and a handheld shower head and your toiletries on the wall. Both of these doors slide. They slide really smoothly too. It's nice. I like the shower. And then the toilet. And there's some rope hooks. And that's it for the bathroom. Now, when the door is open, there's nothing for you to grab onto. You just push this little button and it pulls out for you to get the bathroom door. So, up here we have an ice bucket, reusable plates and bowls. Toasters up in the cabinet, glasses and mugs. And they're trying to get away from all of the disposable utensils and things like that here. So we have real silverware, corkscrew, can opener, and then they give you soap in order to wash your dishes because this unit doesn't have a dishwasher, but the Deluxe studios here do. And we have a Keurig machine, a bunch of coffee pods, and tea. And if you need more, you can ask housekeeping during your stay. Under here, we have more soap and paper towels, and your trash and recycling. Now, the fridge here is just one of those beverage coolers. It doesn't get as cold as a regular fridge. If you need a real fridge to keep like milk in it or medicine, you have to ask housekeeping and they'll bring one to you. So here's what the bed looks like down. That's a beautiful picture behind it. I really like that. It's very calming, peaceful. I like the colors in this room. And you have to get your pillows out of the closet. I think that these Murphy beds are pretty comfortable. They're not quite as comfortable as the normal Disney mattresses, but they're fine. This is something to be aware of with these beds. The way that this arm doesn't move, it can sometimes be a little awkward getting in and out of the bed. So just be aware of that. And then the same, it's kind of hard to get. You have to move this out of the way if you want to get in and out of the bed on this side. So, oh, that's pretty much the inside of the room. There's not much to it. But every room here has a balcony, and this is what they call a resort view room, which it used to be what they called standard view. Now they call it resort view. And here it's pretty much a golf course view, but right now it's a construction view. And the monorail is right here. Now we're in a corner room at one end of the resort, and we're on the top floor of the 6th floor of this wing of the resort. The center is taller than 6 floors. So this resort has 3 different view categories. If you have a resort view, which is the least expensive, it's all along the front of the building. If you have what they call a preferred view, that's a small side of the building that basically overlooks the pool and kind of has a partial theme park view. And then the most expensive view category here is the theme park view, and those are all on the back side of the resort and face Magic Kingdom, and you can see the fireworks there and the castle and everything. So the little map on the back of the room door is actually a good way to show you the different views, because this is the 6th floor, and the duo studio that we're in is right here on the end at this red dot. But this block of rooms on this part are the preferred view. These rooms that face this way are the theme park view, and all of these rooms along the front are the resort view. Now the resort view side of the hotel, I think the rooms are actually quieter. Even though there's a busy road right outside, these balcony doors keep out the noise pretty well from the traffic noise. But if you're staying on the theme park view side, which we stayed in a 1-bedroom there, and we have a video of that if you want to check that out. If you're staying on the theme park view side, you hear a lot of boat horns and some noise from the back of the resort. So the resort view, the cheapest view, is actually quieter. And once they're finished with all the construction across the street, it's going to be even quieter. Now, I think that this room type is a little overpriced because the night that we're staying here, it's 14 points for a night, but a full deluxe studio is only 17 points for the same night. And you get a lot more room for 3 more points. So I think they cost too many points for what you get. You know, especially when you compare that a standard view studio at the Boardwalk for tonight is only 9 points. So how does this compare to the Tower Studios at the Riviera? So the bedroom of the Riviera Tower Studios is a lot smaller than this because they're in those little round turret areas of the Riviera. The rooms are actually like wedge shape. So they're kind of an odd shape, and they all still have a balcony, but the balcony isn't quite as big as these balconies are. But I do like the bathrooms in the Riviera Tower Studio a lot better than this bathroom. The bathrooms in those Tower Studios are actually really big. They almost feel just as big or even bigger than the bathroom in their regular studios. The Deluxe studio is what it's called. So it's just really, what's your preference? Would you like a bigger bathroom or would you like a bigger bedroom? And that can maybe help you decide which one you would rather stay at. I do think that both studios, the Duo and the Tower Studio, I feel like they are kind of too small for 2 people because you're always together in the room. There's really no way to have any kind of separation, or if somebody wants to sleep and the other doesn't, you're just sort of on top of each other. But I have stayed in a Tower Studio at the Riviera alone, and it's great. These rooms are great for single travelers, or if you're just an adult and a child, but I feel like they're both a little too small for 2 adults. And if 2 adults are going to stay in one of these rooms, you better get along really well. Kitchenette area in particular is much bigger in this studio at the Polynesian than the one at the Tower Studio at the Riviera. But overall, the room is really pretty. It's nicely decorated. There's some nice color in the room, but it's not overwhelming. It's very comfortable. It's a little bit bigger than the Riviera Tower Studio, and the resort is really nice. The Island Tower, I'm really impressed by it. It's a beautiful hotel. It's actually not as chaotic as the main area of the Polynesian feels. So it actually is a little more secluded and it feels a little more exclusive. So even if you don't have a theme park view room, this hotel has these little terraces that they're called, that they're little viewing areas of Magic Kingdom. There's actually 4 terraces, 2 face Magic Kingdom, 2 face the golf course. It's the ones on floors 3 and 5 face the Magic Kingdom, and you can watch fireworks there. So we visited the 2 terraces that face Magic Kingdom on floors 3 and 5 about 15 minutes before fireworks, just to kind of see what the view was like and how many people were up there. And people were already camped out, and they were trying to save seats for other people. And I can just imagine it getting kind of heated sometimes, because, you know, the way people will save seats like on cruise ships and things like that, people are already starting to do that. So I think that you actually will have a better time just going down to the beach outside the resort and looking at fireworks there. So we checked out the one on the 3rd floor, and it's actually not a very good view of the fireworks. The only way that you can really see Magic Kingdom from there is like way off on the right side. The one on the 5th floor has a much better view, but like I said, there were even more people up there trying to save seats for other people. So if you want to watch fireworks and you don't have a theme park view room, just go down to the beach. Terraces are reserved for people staying at the tower only, and you have to use your magic band in order to use the elevators to get up there. And I really like that, because if just anybody could go use the terraces, they would just be packed every single night. So last night we stayed in a theme park view 1 bedroom, and tonight we're in a resort view duo studio. So that's a big change, but overall we've been really happy with our stay at the Island Tower. It's a beautiful resort. It is a little bit expensive points wise, but that's just how all the new DVC resorts are getting. Those original resorts like Old Key West and Boardwalk, we're never going to see those low point costs again. So this is just the new DVC. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little tour of this little room. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps me with the algorithm. And subscribe for more history and travel videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!